Okay guys, so the first thing that I have done is I have written y equals mx plus b over top of my original equation so that I know that I need to move some things to get it in the right format. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an x to both sides. Okay, we get 2y equals 1x. We're going to put that 1 in there just so that we remember, plus 20. Now I still have this 2 over here, so I need to get rid of it. So I'm going to divide by 2 and divide everything by 2. Okay? So I get y equals 1/2 x plus 10. Okay? So it's going to rise to the right, and your y-intercept is going to be positive. Okay? Now let's do the exact same thing with question 2. We're going to do y equals mx plus b. Okay? We are going to add 2x, because we need to get that on this side of our equation, to both sides. We'll draw our line down the middle. Okay? Those are going to cancel out, and we will be left with 2y equals 2x plus 14. Okay? We're again going to divide both sides by 2. Okay? And we would get y equals 1x plus 7. Okay? Which is again going to rise to the right and have a positive y-intercept. Okay? Question 3. Since I don't have the room for it, I'm not going to write my original equation, but I am going to subtract an x from both sides. Now this negative right here, this minus, is really important. That needs to follow our y. So I'm going to turn that into a negative 1y. So we make sure that we notice that there is a number in front of our y. So then we have minus 1x plus 5. We're going to divide both sides by negative 1. Okay? And we're going to get y equals 1x minus 5. So our slope is going to rise to the right and have a negative y-intercept. Okay? We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. I again don't have enough room to do my y equals mx plus b, but if you did, I would recommend continuing to do that. We're going to subtract an x from both sides. We get to bring down that y, so y equals negative, we're going to put that 1 in front of it, negative 1x minus 3. Okay, so our slope is going to rise to the left because it is a negative number in front of for our slope, and it is going to have a negative y-intercept. Five and 6. So 5, again, I don't have enough room, but I am going to draw my line just so I know what needs to be moved to the other side. I'm going to subtract an x from both sides, and y equals negative 1x plus 5. So our slope is going to rise to the left and have a positive y-intercept. Okay, and our final one, is we are going to add 2x to both sides. We're going to bring down that y and get y equals 2x minus 2. So we have a slope rising to the right with a negative y-intercept. Okay. And our very last question says compare the 3 linear functions to accurately complete the statements below. So we needed to, as our question says, it's going to say steepness from highest to lowest and the y-intercept from highest to lowest. Okay? So I would have done our y-intercept first. I think it was the easiest. It was probably easiest for you guys to find out. Right here, our y-intercept, this is our y-intercept. That is located at positive 2. This guy is my y-intercept, so he's located at 3. And this guy is my y-intercept, and he is located at 8. Okay? So this guy has our biggest, so we're going to put C. B is our next biggest. And A is our smallest. Now to find our slope, we need to do a little bit different. So this one we know is 2. Okay? To find our slope for A, which I would have done next because it is on a graph, it's a little bit easier. Remember, we're going to do how far up do we go divided by how far over. So we go up 3 and over 1. So our slope is 3. So we have a slope of 3 here. We have a slope of 2 over here. We'll even write that down. That is our slope. And then for this guy, we're going to want to use our 2 points. So I'm going to pick 0, 3 and 2, 11, and I'm going to use those two. Remember, our y values go on top. So 11 minus 3 divided by, and then we have to pick, so we started with 11 here. We got to start with the 2. 2 minus 0. 11 minus 3 is 8, and 2 minus 0 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4, so we have a slope of 4. Okay, so we'll put slope 4. So if we look at our 3 different options, we have A, B, and C. A has a slope of 3, B has a slope of 4, and C has a slope of 2. So in highest to lowest order, B has our greatest slope, it has our steepest slope. The steeper the number, the greater the slope. A is going to be our next one, and C would be our smallest slope.